Ted, are you guys ready with the microphone and the parents?
Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome into Lexington Christian Academy, where the Lafayette Generals will be taking on the Lexington Catholic Knights here tonight in the 43rd District Softball Fastpitch Championship. I'm going to turn it over to Terry Johnson, the athletic director here at LCA, for the introductions, and I'll be right back with you.
Between the number 1 seeded Lafayette Generals and the number 2 seed Lexington Catholic Knights. Before we begin, would you please bow your head with me as I conduct our pregame prayer?
Good evening, everybody. Welcome in.
Gracious Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this day. Thank you for the beautiful weather. Thank you for the wonderful sport of softball. Thank you for all these young ladies, the gifts you've bestowed on them, not only in the sport of softball, but in all facets of their life, Lord. May they all understand and know that they are called by you to be special children of God, Lord. And tonight, please keep your children safe. Please have your hand of protection over the umpires, the spectators, as well as the players, Lord. And we just thank you that we get to come out here and just witness this wonderful championship game. Lord, but most of all, we thank you for your Son, Jesus Christ, who died on the cross for all of us, Lord. And it's in his precious and holy name we pray all of these things. Amen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, before we announce the starting lineups, we have a special presentation to a Lexington Catholic softball player. She is missing the award ceremony at school to play in this game, but she's received a very high honor that is very meaningful in the Lexington Catholic community and Lexington community. Here to say a few words and present this award is Tom and Kathy Cervoni.
Lexington Christian Academy for allowing us this moment to honor a student athlete at Lexington Catholic. We have a scholarship fund that we started after we lost our son and another boy in a tragic car accident 2 years ago this month. So on behalf of Erica and Craig Bellata, the parents of Dominic Bellata, and myself and Kathy Cervoni, the parents of David Cervoni, we would like to award this scholarship. Dominic and David were 2 boys who were wonderful students, wonderful teammates, and most of all, they were friends to everybody, and they're dearly missed. And so this scholarship is for a Lexington Catholic student athlete, one that demonstrates academic excitement, also athletic participation and being a teammate to all the others, and lifting them up. And then most of all, being a kind, caring individual of high moral character. And so, without any further delay, I would enjoy the game tonight and have a great competition. But without any other delay, we are so honored and happy to award the Dominic Bellata and David Cervoni Scholarship to Ava Emmert. Thank you.
Thank you to the Cervoni family and for that special presentation. Congratulations, Ava. And now, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the Lexington Catholic Lady Knights, who will be guests on the scoreboard tonight. Leading off and pitching, number 4, Abby Hammond. In right field, number 22, Lucy Nash. Hitting third and playing third base, number 64, Ava Emmert. Catching and hitting cleanup, number 14, Olivia Ryan. Playing first base, number 8, Lydia Kennedy. At shortstop, number 33, Kinley Willoughby. Playing left field, number 9, Kayla Mattingly. The designated player tonight, number 5, Lauren Moore. Playing center field, number 7, Lauren Kelly. And playing second base, number 21, Raleigh Winton. The Knights are coached by Todd Moore, Kimber Roberts, Mike Hammond, Tina Watson, and the head coach, Emery Emmert. And now let's meet the Lafayette Generals. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 27, Jenna Wells. Catching, number 16, Nora Mack. Playing left field and hitting third, number 18, Danny Brown. Playing first base, number 14, Trinity Bridges. At third base, number 13, Anaya White. Pitching tonight, number 11, Claire Cronin. Playing second base, number 28, Anna Clay Denton. In center field, number 17, Olivia Plank. The designated player, number 33, Leah Holland. The right fielder, number 15, Brenna Harris. The Generals are coached by Director of Player Relations Grayson Grants, Manager Abby Popham, assistant coaches Dwayne Wells, Cletus Coffey, Lisa Durham, and the head coach Dan Grants. And now, in honor of all the men and women around the world defending our freedom, please stand and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. Now let's play ball.
All right, back here at Lexington Christian Academy, and we will have a 43rd District Softball Championship here tonight. Lexington Catholic coming into this ball game under Coach Emery Emmert at 20-8 on the season. Lafayette under Coach Dan Grants. They are 23-4 on the season. And again, going back through the starting lineup here for Lafayette defensively, you got Claire Cronin out there in the circle, Mack behind the plate, Bridges playing over at first base tonight, Denton, she's playing at second base, Wells at shortstop, White is the third baseman, Brown over in left field, Plank in center field, and Harris over in right field. For Lexington Catholic, due up here first will be their ace and Gatorade Player of the Year for Kentucky. That's Miss Abby Hammond. She won the award as a freshman last year, so looking for a big game out of her tonight. She wears that number 4 jersey. Lucy Nash will bat second tonight wearing number 22, and then Ava Emmert, she'll be batting third wearing number 64. So here we go. Hammond going to approach the batter's box from the right side, and Lafayette meeting in the circle right now one final time on the infield. The outfielder is ready to go.
Top of the first for
and
the Knights, number 4, Abby Hammond.
We're about to get this one underway. I want to thank Mingy Beef Jerky, the official game day snack of Prep Spin, for all they do for us here on the network here tonight. Also, Clark's Pump and Shop, we appreciate them as well. That pitch on the outside corner for a strike by Cronin. So Hammond has seen the first offering. Let's see what Cronin can do here. Hammond able to hit the ball out of the ballpark that we've seen many, many times. Here's the pitch. That one also in there for a strike. Same spot as the first pitch. Cronin taking her time. Ready to rock and fire. That pitch outside, trying to get Hammond to chase. It's a good flexibility behind the plate there by Mack to even catch up to that one. It was way outside, and Mack diving to her right to make the catch. Top of the first, nobody out. Hammond sends a shot down to third. White has it, throws over to first for the out to Bridges. That was a hard shot. White able to play the ball. Dangerous ball there. That's why they call it the hot corner. But, of course, these young ladies with the mask on for extra protection and the chest protectors as well out there. So here's Lucy Nash to the plate. Excuse me. I came back to Kentucky after being down in South Carolina, and the allergies have got to me here. One down here in the top of the first. You see Nash, the second batter for Catholic. One ball, no strikes to count. Cronin rocks, fires. Should note that Cronin, a left-handed pitcher, she hits Nash on that pitch, so Nash aboard.
The third baseman, number 64, Ava Emmert.
And here's Ava Emmert. She got an award before the game here tonight. A very special award to the Lexington Catholic community, we're being told. And so she was the recipient of that. Emmert fouls the first pitch off. So Emmert tonight playing third base for Lexington Catholic. Taking her time to dig back in. She does from the right side. Runner on for Catholic over at first base as Emmert swings and misses. The rising fastball there by Cronin. The count now 0-2. Getting one down, top of the first, runner on first for Lexington Catholic. This pitch, this one popped up just on the grass, and going back, making the play is going to be Wells for Lafayette. Wells able to backstep
The catcher, number 14,
and make the
Olivia
play.
Ryan.
Here's Olivia Ryan to the plate as she will also dig in from the right side. Kennedy would be next should Ryan get aboard. Two down, top of the first. Beautiful Lexington Christian Academy campus over here. And that pitch outside just off the edge of the plate. Always called Terry Johnson the mayor every time I come over here because he's done some big things over his career here at Lexington Christian Academy. Here's this offering, big swing and a miss. Olivia Ryan. She bats cleanup for a reason. That was a home run swing on that offering. Could not catch up to the fastball by Cronin. One ball, one strike to count. Matt going through the signs. Cronin delivers. This one fouled down the first base line. I want to thank Ken's Auto over there in Paris, Kentucky, if you're looking for a used vehicle. They've got the best selection on any lot that I have seen, and they will cut you a great deal over there at Ken's Autos in Paris. Go see Ronnie Perry. He'll take good care of you. 1-2 the count. This one fouled straight back to the net. Nash going to get a workout in over there at first. Every pitch he's running. Again, Kennedy, the first baseman for Catholic, in the on-deck circle should Ryan get on. This one, again, fouled. Ryan sticking in there. She's just a little late on it. Gonna have to load a little quicker. Cronin heading back. Here's the 1-2. That one outside of ball. Nash going to second. The tag applied, and Lafayette retires Lexington Catholic there in the top of the first. No runs crossed the plate. Nobody got a hit, but there was a hit by a pitch. Lucy Nash got on there at first, but that was all that was happening for Catholic there in that top half of the inning. We're going to go to the bottom. Looks like due up for Lafayette will be Wells, Mack, and Brown when we return here from Lexington Christian Academy.
This is where worry turns into relief, where confusion turns into answers. This is where your family can turn to the experts for the big things and the little things. Extraordinary care is right here. UK Healthcare, the power of advanced medicine.
Back here at Lexington Christian Academy, Lexington Catholic out on defense, and Lafayette coming up to the plate. Again, it's going to be Wells, Mack, and Brown due up here for Lafayette. The defense for Lexington Catholic looks like this. Abby Hammond, she's in the circle, as you would expect. Ryan behind the plate. Kennedy over at first base. Winton is your second baseman. Willoughby over at shortstop. Emmert, the third baseman. And from left to right in the outfield, Mattingly over in left field. In center field, you got Kelly and Nash over in right field. The officials talking with both coaches about something there behind home plate. And I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but they seem to have it under control. I don't know if it's an issue with a ball or something else in the lineup, maybe. They continue to talk. Beautiful skies here at Lexington Christian Academy. Just great weather for any game. But we're blessed today to have this matchup. All right, so the umpires are going to come in and talk about whatever the situation may be. Any of them? I like them all. Again, the officials here, the umpire crew, still talking. No, out on the field. Coach Emmert trying to listen in as best as he can from a distance. Coach Grant, it looked like, brought up the issue. So now Coach Grant will ask for the explanation. All right. Still talking with Coach Grants. The other two umpires are in their position down the first base line and the third base line. Lexington Catholic ready to go.
Leading off the
And here we go.
first for the Generals, the shortstop, number 27, Jenna Wells.
So as you heard Mr. Johnson announce there, Jenna Wells stepping up to the plate, going to bat from the left side, one-on-one against Hammond. Hammond will rock and fire. She's a right-handed pitcher, gets the outside corner with the fastball. So 0-1 the count. Hammond's second offering, that one outside corner a strike. It looked like a ball from my advantage point, but the umpire calling it a strike. 0-2. That ball drilled foul, almost over to the baseball field. Righty versus lefty matchup. Jenna Wells taking on Abby Hammond here in this duel. The count 0-2. We're scoreless. Bottom of the first inning of play for the 43rd District Softball Championship. Hammond's pitch, that one on the inside handle. Fouled off as, again, Wells staying alive here. "77 degrees here at game time today." That ball drilled out to left field, going back with a reach-up glove. Could not get it, was Mattingly. Wells will go into second and stop there. So Wells with a double. Mattingly tried to get it, but that ball was scorched out to left field.
The catcher, number 16,
And that'll bring up Mack
Laura
to the
Mack.
plate. Laura Mack, the catcher. Mack wearing that number 16 jersey there for Lafayette. So Mack digs in from the right side. You got Wells out there on second base, nobody out. Hammond's pitch, a ball just off the plate. You had Emmert charging from third base, coming in looking for the bunt or possibly a slap hit there. Let's see if she does it again. This one a full swing on, foul ball. 1-1 the count. Good crowd here at Lexington Christian Academy. This pitch by Hammond. The bunt is down. Hammond's only play at first base. And she does make the play, but the runner Wells advances to third.
The left fielder, number 18, Danny Brown.
Danny Brown going to step up now. And Brown trying to get the job done with only one out and a runner on third. Trinity Bridges on deck, and you know she can absolutely hammer the ball. Lafayette looking again to bunt, and Emmert again charging in. Kennedy was as well. No balls, one strike, one down, bottom of the first. Lafayette at the plate. It's Brown, Danny Brown. That pitch outside edge for a strike, and now Hammond ahead here, 0-2. No balls, two strikes. The pitch from Hammond, swing and a miss. A big strikeout there by Abby Hammond to get Danny Brown. So here's Trinity Bridges.
The first baseman, number 14, Trinity Bridges.
I want to thank our good friends and partners over there at UK Sports Medicine, the official sports medicine injury provider of Prep Spin. We appreciate all their support here on the network. That pitch, and it's on the ground. It looked like Winton there at second base makes the play as he softly throws over to Kennedy for the out. And that'll do it for the first inning of play. We're still scoreless here at the Eagles' Nest. 0-0. We head to the top of the second with Lexington Catholic coming up to the plate. It's going to be Ryan Kennedy and Willoughby due up for the Knights when we return.
Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder that immediately following tonight's contest, we'll have the 43rd District.
Girls like you aren't runners, they said. Well, I wasn't.
Let's go ahead and get some pictures of that knee, okay?
6 months, down the drain. Give up
Keep the rhythm going.
or get up.
Perfect.
Who's not a runner now?
Good, we're going to take it
You
up.
don't have to be an elite athlete to be treated like one. UK Healthcare, Orthopedic Surgery, and Sports Medicine. The power of advanced medicine.
Back here at Lexington Christian Academy, Olivia Ryan steps back up. The changeup there by Cronin on the first offering. We're in the top of the second inning of play here in this one, the 43rd District Championship game. Both teams will go on to regions, but this is a big game between these two. Swing and a miss, 0-2 the count. Lafayette, Lexington Catholic, big rivalry in this sport. Ryan back in there. She really crowds the plate. That one outside and high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ryan, when you talk about, just a pure slugger, she looks the part when she gets in there, and she also plays the part, as you know, by her stats on the season. This ball fouled out of play. So Cronin will get a new softball out there. So walk to the back of the circle and regroup. Ryan digging back in. Right on top of the plate, as I mentioned. This ball to the second baseman. She still had a little bit of time, but could not make the throw in time. Denton, it took a bad hop on her. Denton had about a brief second to try to fire to first, but just not in time. Ryan beats out the throw.
First baseman, number 8, Lydia Kennedy.
So here's Kennedy to the plate. Kennedy, surprisingly, great power from the left side. That pitch upstairs and inside. Kennedy didn't flinch. That was right at the eyes. Kennedy, an excellent basketball player. Played for Coach Lee Tech over there and had an outstanding season. Kennedy puts down the bunt. There's only one play, and that's the first to get Kennedy. And so the runner advances. Ryan over to second base. Kennedy with the sacrifice. And that'll bring Willoughby up to the plate. Kennedy getting the job done there for Lexington Catholic. They'll trade the base advancement for the out. And Kinley Willoughby, who wears 33 on that jersey, about to dig in. Coach Emmert coming over to talk with the home plate umpire. Got a quick meeting here. We appreciate all you guys tuning in tonight, those that couldn't make it to the game or relatives or that may be out of town.
15, Sydney Ford.
Tonight's game brought to you by all our great partners. BSN Sports, want to thank them as well, BSN, for all your apparel needs. They do great stuff, a Nike affiliate, and they provide our swag for the Prep Spin crew. Don't forget Clark's Pump and Shop. They're building a brand new store. Well, they got one down on Clay's Mill for you Lafayette and your Lexington Catholic fans. But they're building a brand new store on Nicholasville Road as well we're excited about. So I want to show them some love as they support high school sports through Prep Spin and the KHSAA. And we appreciate all they do. 1-1 the count. One down here in the top of the second inning of play. We're still scoreless. Lexington Catholic, though, with a runner in scoring position. A hit could get her in. That's Olivia Ryan out there on second base. The pitch. Outside edge, a strike. He's been consistent with the call of the strike on that outside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Again, one down, top of the second. Nobody has scored in this game yet. This ball popped up high. The right fielder, Harris, coming in, makes the play. She had a lot of coverage to get to the ball. A lot of ground to cover, I should say, and makes the play. Harris with a nice play out there in right field.
The left fielder, number 9, Kayla Mattingly.
So Kayla Mattingly going to dig in. 2 down now for Lexington Catholic here in this top of the second. We're going to have the Lexington Catholic graduation on Sunday for you. We'll be streaming that live and looking forward to that. No balls, 1 strike to count. That pitch upstairs gets past Mack, and the runner, Ryan, will advance to third. So now, even that much closer, a base away from getting on the board for Lexington Catholic now. 1-1 to count. They had a check swing down there at the first baseline. Lafayette coaches were asking for it. Home plate umpire appealed, and everybody's good. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss. Mattingly now in the hole right now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Knights looking to get a hit. They need a hit, get that runner across. Lauren Moore waiting on deck. Should Mattingly get on? This one fouled back. She took a lot off of that offering, did Claire Cronin. So the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cronin rocks, fires that one outside, and the count now even, 2-2. Players really into the game. We haven't heard a whole bunch from the crowd yet. They're just simply spectators right now. Here's the pitch. That one swing and a miss, and Cronin gets out of trouble there in the top of the second. Lafayette going to come to the plate. They're going to send up, it looks like, White, Cronin, and Denton to the plate when we return.
This is where worry turns into relief, where confusion turns into answers. This is where your family can turn to the experts For the big things and the little things. Extraordinary care is right here. UK Healthcare, the power of advanced medicine.
Girls like you aren't runners, they said. Well, I wasn't.
Let's go ahead and get some pictures of that knee, okay?
6 months, down the drain.
All right, we're ready to roll here. Nia White going to step up to the plate for Lafayette. Again, White, Cronin, and Denton due up here for the Generals. Scoreless here in the bottom of the nice play there by Hammond. It was a one bouncer. Hammond able to make the play, throws over to first to Kennedy for the out. So one pitch, one out.
The pitcher, number 11, Claire Cronin.
And Claire Cronin to the plate, batting in from the left side. Again, scoreless on that Ken's Auto scoreboard out there. This ball fouled right into the Lafayette dugout. Look out over there. Luckily, the fence there in front of the dugout. If we were over at, say, Henry Clay, it would have been trouble there on that foul ball. That pitch in there, a strike. So now Hammond ahead 0-2. Only one hit has been hit in the ball game, and that was when Wells hit out to left field a double. This pitch fouled back. You're watching the game live here on Prep Spin. We're at Lexington Christian Academy, the host of the 43rd Fastpitch Softball Championship game. This one, a rocket. Kennedy with a backhand. Makes the play over at first. A beautiful play there by Lydia Kennedy.
The second baseman, number 28, Anna Clay Denton.
Anna Clay Denton, a dual sport athlete, stepping up to the plate. You know her mom, Allie Denton, the head coach of Lafayette girls basketball. She digs in from the right side. Looks at that first pitch, a strike, 0-1. 2 down, we're in the bottom of the second. Hammond checking her wristband there. The pitch, that one outside and high, a ball, 1-1. Well, Kennedy really made a nice play over at first on that last batter when it was Claire Cronin at the plate. She hit a shot down the first. Kennedy backhanded it right next to the bag and made the play. Otherwise, that's an easy double. This pitch, this one on the ground. Willoughby's got it, fires to Kennedy, and not in time. Denton showing her speed there.
The center fielder, number 17, Olivia Plank.
So Olivia Plank now up to the plate. Denton beat that out by a step, maybe a half step. Here's the pitch. That one inside. Denton really challenging Ryan there to make the throw down to first. Ryan holds off, gives it back to Hammond. Plank back in. The runner does go. Denton will steal the base. So Denton still second. And the count here, 1 ball, 1 strike. She was protecting the plate. Or protecting the runner, I should say. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2 down, Lafayette with a runner in scoring position. This ball down the first base line. That is a fair ball. It's out into right field. Lafayette will be the first on the board. 1-0 Generals. So Lafayette strikes first. Denton comes around to score.
The designated player, number 33, Leah Holland.
It was Plank who got the hit. It hit the first base bag and went out into right field. Nash tried to get it back in, but the speedy Denton came around from second to score. Lee Holland now at the plate. 1-0. Lafayette, runner going. The throw down to second, and safe the call. So Lafayette again with the runner in scoring position. It is all came with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning of play. Abby Hammond's pitch, a strike. 0-2. The crowd starting to line up along the fences in the outfield, so you know it's a big crowd when they start to do that. Hammond gets Holland on strike 3. That's her second strikeout of the night. And we're going to go to the top of the third here at Lexington Christian Academy. 1-0 Lafayette. Denton scored off the Plank hit, and that's the story in this one so far. Lafayette on top, 1-0. We'll be right back.
Give up
Keep the rhythm going.
or get up?
Perfect.
Who's not a runner now?
Good, we're gonna take it
You
up.
don't have to be an elite athlete to be treated like one. UK Healthcare, Orthopedic Surgery, and Sports Medicine. The power of advanced medicine.
This is where worry turns into relief, where confusion turns into answers. This is where your family can turn to the experts for the big things and the little things. Extraordinary.
Lauren Moore going to step up to the plate here for Lexington Catholic to lead things off. You're going to have Moore, then back to the top of the line. Well, you're going to Moore Kelly, then back to the top of the lineup with Hammond. So that pitch upstairs, a ball. Moore also digging in from the right side. 1 ball, no strike. Lafayette on top, 1-0 here in the top of the third inning of play. Yeti on top, and that pitch hits the outside corner for a strike. 1-1 the count. This pitch, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I want to thank everybody again tuning in, all the fans watching on social media tonight, on Facebook and YouTube. And of course, the prep spin side, that strike 3, swing and a miss there by Moore. So So here's Kelly.
The center fielder, number 7, Lauren Kelly.
Kelly, another right-handed batter. Claire Cronin has pitched to Jim so far. She's allowed 1 base hit, 2 base runners. 1 she hit with a pitch, but only allowed Olivia Ryan to get a base hit so far. She struck out 2 in the game so far as Cronin. Here's the pitch. This one straight up, catcher is going to make the play, and she does. Mack able to hold on to that one. Quick to it, threw the mask off, and was able to get underneath of it and play it like a normal pop-up. So back to the top of the lineup. And this is Abby Hammond back to the plate. Hammond grounded out her first at bat. Right over to the third baseman. That pitch outside a ball. Hammond could tie it up with 1 swing of the bat. She's hit some nukes over at Lexington Catholic over into the neighbors' yards. I know I've witnessed over the years. That pitch upstairs. 2 balls, no strike to count. Lucy Nash waiting on deck. Should Hammond get on? The pitch downstairs. 3 balls, no strikes. Cronin staying away from Hammond, it appears. Three balls, no strikes. That pitch, ball 4 outside. And so Hammond on the bases, and that'll bring up, like I said, Lucy Nash to the plate.
Number 22, Lucy Nash.
Lucy is the right fielder for Lexington Catholic. She's also one of those dual sport athletes. Played for Coach Tech over there, and for basketball. She actually played soccer too, I believe. Can they count 1-0? 2 down. Top of the third. Lafayette on top, 1-0. Cronin rocks, fires. That pitch outside corner right at the knees for a strike. One ball, 1 strike. Cronin's big pitch, swing and a miss, runner going, safe out at second. Hammond able to get the stolen base. Nash looked at strike 2 there on that swing and miss, but now Lexington Catholic with a runner in scoring position. We'll see if Nash can pull through here for the Knights. Cronin deals the 1-2. Swing, a miss. Nash down on strikes. The third strikeout of the ball game for Cronin was a big one. And we'll head to the bottom of the third inning of play. Lafayette trying to add to their lead. They're up by 1-0 here at LCA.
This is where worry turns into relief, where confusion turns into answers. This is where your family can turn to the experts for the big things and the little things. Extraordinary care is right here. UK Healthcare, the power of advanced medicine.
Girls like you aren't runners, they said. Well, I wasn't.
Let's go ahead and get some pictures of that knee, okay?
6 months down the
Number 27, Jenna Wells.
All right, we head to the bottom of the third inning of play. Well, Nash, we noticed that she had the gear on, the catcher's gear in the on-deck circle, and she is catching now, is Lucy Nash. She was in right field originally. That back over to Hammond, and Hammond fires over to first for the out. Good coverage by Winton. Winton came over from second base to cover as Lydia Kennedy also charging on the bunt. It's a great play there by Catholic. So, again, Nash is behind the
Number
plate.
16, Nora Mack.
Moore now in Nash's spot out in right field. And here's Mack to the plate. Jenna Wells out. Nora Mack at the plate. So 1 down, 0-1 to count. Here to Nora Mack. Sacrifice her first at bat. That ball just foul. Another hot shot down the third baseline. These new bats, I've noticed, especially when my daughter playing baseball and softball, these bats have pop on them now. And especially these high school bats where they're swinging these $400, $500 bats out there, and you really have to be ready on the infield, especially on the corners. And that pitch, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lafayette fans not liking the call of a strike there. Here's the 1-2 from Hammond. Fouled away. She went with the changeup. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mack had to take a walk and think about that one. Hammond looking over at the dugout and the wristband. Now she'll rock and fire to the plate. This ball lifted out to right field. Moore back and makes a catch. Moore had to leap a little bit, but hauls it in right field.
Next up, the left fielder, number 18, Danny Brown.
That ball had some spin to it out there, the way that Moore reacted to it. Must have been dancing like a knuckleball as she went to go catch that one. Here's Danny Brown. Danny Brown from the left side, and a foul ball. Well, she really gets around on it. She struck out her first at bat. So she's facing Hammond here for a second time tonight. This game got started right at 6 o'clock. So we're about 46 minutes into it. This pitch outside the ball. 1-1 to count. One ball, 1 strike. That one outside edge, a strike. 1-2. Big pitch from Hammond. This ball lifted out to deep center field. Going back out there. Off the glove of Kelly and into second with a double is Mack.
Now batting the first baseman, number 14, Trinity Bridges.
That ball just kept carrying out there. Kelly gave it a great effort, but tried to catch it backhand as the ball was slicing to her left and right off the glove. Bridges in there. Hammond fires. It's upstairs. Went with the changeup again. Bridges not offering at it at all. There's that change up upstairs. One ball, no strike, two down. Big out at the plate here. 2 balls, no strikes. Hammond, the first 2 offerings here have not been very good ones. Bridges grounded out to second base, her first at bat. This time she slices that one foul. Although we got the HD picture here at the ballpark, still trying to help you guys that are got the game on but maybe on the move, still listen to it. So I'm trying to paint you the picture. This is another ground out to second, it looks like, and it is, as Winton able to scoop it up, fire over to first for the out. So again, Lafayette leaves a runner on second. Our score, 1-0 though. Lafayette on top. We head to the top of the 4th here at the Eagles' Nest. We'll be back here in just a second from the ballpark.
Girls like you aren't runners, they said. Well, I wasn't.
Let's go ahead and get some pictures of that knee, okay?
6 months, down the drain. Give up
Keep the rhythm going.
or get up.
Perfect.
Who's not a runner now?
We're going to take it
You
up.
don't have to be an elite athlete to be treated like one. UK Healthcare, Orthopedic Surgery, and Sports Medicine. The power of advanced medicine.
Leading off the top of the 4th, the third baseman, number 64, Ava Emmert.
Emmert, Ryan, and Kennedy due up for Lexington Catholic here in the top of the 4th inning of play. Lafayette on top, 1-0. That pitch, a ball. 1 ball, no strike. Sun is shining down here at LCA tonight. And just a great night for softball. 78 degrees according to the weatherman, it looks like. At least the online weatherman I'm looking at. Looked like Mac was shaken up a little bit behind home plate. Looking here on the social media, a whole bunch of people watching. And again, we appreciate you guys tuning in wherever you may be. So again, the score here at the friendly confines of the Eagles' Nest, 1-0 Lafayette. 3 balls, 1 strike to count. Ava Emmert took a little walk, quickly back. Ava flew out to the shortstop, her first at bat. Here's the pitch. That one a shot, but foul. right down the third base line and made it all the way to the corner of the fence out in left field. It was a hard hit softball. I want to thank Peggy Powell, Pam Mullins, and Don Giles who watch tonight. Full count. Cronin. The pitch. Max set up beautifully on the outside edge. Cronin hit the target. And another strikeout there by Claire Cronin. A big out
Player number 14,
as
Olivia
Ava
Ryan.
Emmerich sets down. So here's Olivia Ryan to the plate. Olivia, a base hit her first at bat. So you've got 2 base hits in the ball game for the Knights. It was Hammond who got a base hit her second at bat, and then Olivia Ryan, the only other base hit. This one lifted out to right field. Harris given charge, but Denton comes out of nowhere and makes a basket catch to her back turn to the ball. Beautiful play there by Denton. 2 down.
The first
That was an
baseman.
all-star play right
Number
there.
8, Lydia Kennedy.
And Lydia Kennedy now the batter. Oh, Anna Clay Denton. Beautiful play. That pitch to Kennedy inside a ball. Again, top of the 4th inning of play. 1-0 Lafayette. 2 down for Lexington Catholic. 1 ball, no strike to count here to Kennedy. Nobody on the bags. Swing and a miss. Kennedy shaking her head as she swung through that one. Lexington Catholic was the state runner-ups last year. The 1-1. That pitch in there for a strike. But they went through Lafayette. That was a big battle, if you guys remember, last year. These two teams, pitchers duel. That's what we got right now, too. We've had some great plays in the ball game on the corners and by the second baseman for both teams. But it is a pitcher's duel. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I was talking with the head coach here at Lexington Christian Academy, the head coach of basketball, Coach Hall. And I was telling him we were expecting the pitcher's duel, and Cronin with another strikeout there. Ted thought the same thing as he's got to watch these two teams the last couple of days. And everybody expected it coming into the game. That's what we've got. We're going to head to the bottom of the 4th. Lafayette coming up to the plate when we return.
This is where worry turns into relief, where confusion turns into answers. This is where your family can turn to the experts for the big things and the little things. Extraordinary care is right here. UK Healthcare, the power of advanced medicine.
Clark's Pump and Shop. We appreciate all their support. They got a store down on Clays Mill Road. Make sure to check it out. But they're also building a brand new superstore over there on Nicholasville Road. And we appreciate all they do for us here on the network. We are here in the bottom of the fourth. That ball lifted up. It's over the outstretched glove of Winton. So Lafayette with another base runner on.
The pitcher, number 11, Claire Cronin.
And Claire Cronin coming up to the plate. It was White with the base hit, in case you were wondering. Cronin digging in. Pitch to Jim tonight. Runner going. The throw out into center field. That's going to send the runner all the way over to third. And so Lafayette, with nobody out, now has a runner on third.
On the far side over there? Yeah. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
One ball, no strikes. Hammond looking over in the dugout. The pitch. And she was squaring around the bunt there. The ball got loose. Catholic may have got away as the runner, White, did not advance from third. She probably could have made it. 1-1 to count. Cronin back in the box. Him again checking her wristband. The pitch. This one down. Emmert fires over to first. Got the out after looking back. White. So she looked back over to third. White went back to the bag. And then Emmert fires over to Kennedy at first base for the out. So one down now. A great play there by Emmert.
Second baseman, number 28, Anna Clay Denton.
And here you go, Anna Clay Denton. Anna Clay with a base hit her last at bat. She stole second base, and then she scored off the plank base hit. No balls, one strike. That pitch, outside ball, 1-1. That was real close. You got a neighborhood like in the outfield you can kind of see over there, but sitting back in the trees of Shiloh Park, and you know there's some famous games that have happened over there over the years. And a lot of these girls have played some over there at some point. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. This one on the ground. The only play at first base, Lafayette able to score. So they're on top 2-0 now. White crosses the plate. And
the center fielder, number
Denton
17, Olivia Plank.
I guess that would go down as a fielder's choice, wouldn't it, Terry? Yeah, so it does go down as a fielder's choice. And Plank at the plate. Plank had the base hit for the RBI that scored Denton her last at bat. It'd just be a ground RBI ground out is what that would be. So here we go, the 1-1. And on the outside corner, a strike. Plank, the Lafayette center fielder. Looking at the 1-2 from Hammond, that one inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Twos are wild. There's 2 outs as well. And Lafayette on top, 2-0. Lee Holland would be next should Olivia Plank get on. That one fouled back. Almost catched a piece of the umpire on the ricochet. Wind not blowing at all here. You see the flag out in center field, straight down. This ball off the fist, foul. Hammond took another stroll to the back of the circle. Again, looking over to the dugout. Fires this pitch. It was an off-speed pitch. Beautiful one. Strikeout. So Olivia Plank set down. And that'll do it for Lafayette, but a run does cross. Lafayette adds an insurance run to their lead. They're on top 2-0 as we head to the top of the 5th. Catholic coming up to the plate when we're back here in about 60 seconds.
Girls like you aren't runners, they said. Well, I wasn't.
Let's go ahead and get some pictures of that knee, okay?
6 months, down the drain. Give up
Keep the rhythm going.
or get up?
Perfect.
Who's not a runner now?
We're gonna take
You don't have to be an elite athlete to be treated like one. UK Healthcare, Orthopedic Surgery, and Sports Medicine. The power of advanced medicine.
Top of the 5th inning of play we go here at Lexington Christian Academy.
The shortstop, number 33, Kinley Willoughby.
You heard Mr. Johnson announce Willoughby stepping up to the plate. So Kinley trying to get some work done here against this Lafayette ace out there in the circle, Claire Cronin. And many people would say that Trinity Bridges, who's playing first, is their ace. There's a chopper, that nice stretch over there by the first baseman. Speaking of Bridges, with a nice stretch there and a nice play over there at shortstop by Wells
The left fielder, number
to fire
9,
over to first.
Kayla Mattingly.
So Kayla Mattingly now the batter.
Hey, Ted. Ted.
Mattingly swings at the first pitch. She's trying to go opposite field, it looked like, because it was an outside pitch, trying to punch it out of the right field, but did not catch up to it. Mattingly struck out her first at bat and her only at bat tonight. That pitch outside, 1-1. Moore waiting on deck for Lexington Catholic. Kelly would be after her. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 down. Top of 5. Cronin's pitch. This ball lifted up high. Denton calling for it, makes the play.
Now batting the right fielder, number 5, Lauren Moore.
Lauren Moore, who struck out her only at bat, stepping back in there. No balls and a strike. We'll be gearing up here in the next couple of weeks for the state tournament, as we'll have that from over at University of Kentucky. We'll have state softball and state baseball on prep spin. We've already done the walkthrough and all that good stuff. Big swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Claire with a big pitch coming up here. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Moore goes down. And another strikeout for Claire Cronin. She's having a monster game right now. That's number 5 on the evening for strikeouts. Let's see. We'll make sure I'm right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 5 strikeouts. And so her great game here tonight continues. Lexington Catholic heading back out to the field to go on defense. Lafayette will come up to the plate. Leah Holland going to lead things off, and that'll bring back up the top of the lineup with Wells and Mack. So Holland, Wells, and Mack due up when we return.
This is where worry turns into relief, where confusion turns into answers. This is where your family can turn to the experts for the big things and the little things. Extraordinary care is right here. UK Healthcare, the power of advanced medicine.
Back here at Lexington Christian Academy, the site of the 43rd District Softball Tournament, the championship game. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning of play. And they got a new second baseman out there for Lexington Catholic. Cindy Ford coming into the ball game in place of Winton. Lafayette on top, 2-0. No balls and a strike to count here at the plate to Holland. That pitch in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Holland leading off here in this bottom of the 5th. That pitch just missing. It was a little low. Probably right on the corner, but a little low. So the count now, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hammond rocks, fires, and that pitch on the inside corner for a strike, and that is another strikeout for Hammond. Now Hammond's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like 4 strikeouts in the ball game unofficially for Hammond. So back to the top of the lineup.
15, Brianna Harris.
That's number 27, Jenna Wells.
Correction, number 27, Jenna Wells.
So Wells going to dig in. One out. Coach Hall said the wrong name over the intercom here, and Wells had to call a timeout. She said, "That's not me." It threw her off, that's for sure.
Terry Johnson better hustle back.
No balls, one strike. That's pretty good, though. That's pretty good. Here's the pitch from Hammond. This ball fouled, but given chase as Kennedy hustles over to it and makes the play. Nora Mack going to step up to the plate now.
Now batting the catcher, number 16, Nora Mack. I just said the wrong name.
You just said a wrong name? That's all right.
I announced the flex player instead of going back to the top of the order.
What did the umpire say?
Somebody is yelling illegal pitch as she's pitching. And he said,
That pitch out to left field, but foul.
tell if it's coming from the dugout or the fans. And I just stood there. I didn't hear anything.
Now the umpire called it foul. She's staying out there on second as if she thought it was a fair ball. But now she coming back to the plate. Jenna Wells thought she had a double there.
I need to go turn the lights on.
No balls, one strike to count, two down. Bottom of the fifth inning of play.
Thank you.
By the way, I just learned that one of the umpires thought Kirby was your daughter.
That pitch downstairs.
I'll tell you that. Kirby told me today. I said, you know, Ashley, she's older.
One ball, one strike, two down. Lafayette on top, 2-0. This ball sent right where it came from. And a little bit more. Kelly in center field will pick it up. Big hit by Nora Mack.
The left fielder, number 18, Danny Brown.
So Danny Brown back up to the plate. Danny Brown got a double her last at bat, struck out her first at bat. So she will dig back in. Coach Grant's really trying to get into the mind of Abby Hammond out there in the circle. A lot of questions about, is it a legal pitch or not? Hammond, who also plays a lot of travel softball, as many of these girls do. She plays for the Southern Force. And a stolen base by Mack. So she's in second. A little banged up there. She caught a lot of that bag on that slide. But she is okay. Brown about to dig back in. I had to get the plate cleaned off a little bit here at home. Lafayette working here with 2 outs, runner in scoring position. That's Nora Mack out there. Brown, foul ball. So the count now 1 ball, 2 strikes. And again, the crowd here at Lexington Christian Academy goes from behind the plate all the way out to right center and left center. Well, more so right center anyway. That pitch outside the ball. Abby does have this one pitch where she will get ready to fire to the plate, but she does go to the right instead of forward, and that's what Coach Grant is questioning over there, Coach Grant's, to be the illegal pitch that he's been questioning the umpire about. But so far the umpire hasn't said it is. That pitch, oh, right off the helmet. So Brown took that one right off the helmet. She's good.
First baseman, number 14, Trinity Bridges.
And you got runners at first and second. I heard Coach down there say, way to use your head. Yeah, it's easy to say when you're not the one getting hit. 2 down. Getting bottom of the 5th. District championship on the line. And in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Trinity Bridges could open this one up here. She got 2 runners on. Anything hitting the gap right there would score probably both of them. Goes down to first. Kennedy makes the play, and that'll do it for Lafayette. They strand 2. No runs cross the plate, but they're still up 2-0. We head to the top of the 6th here at Lexington Christian Academy. Knights need some runs. Can they do it in the top of the 6th, or will Lafayette deny them again? We'll be right back. That's when you'll find out after these messages.
Girls like you aren't runners, they said. Well, I wasn't.
Let's go ahead and get some pictures of that knee, okay?
6 months, down the drain. Give up
Keep the rhythm going.
or get up?
Perfect.
Who's not a runner now?
We're gonna take
You don't have to be an elite athlete to be treated like one. UK Healthcare, Orthopedic Surgery, and Sports Medicine. The power of advanced medicine.
We head to the top of the 6th.
Top of the 6th for the Knights, the center fielder, number 7, Lauren Kelly.
So you're going to have Lauren Kelly stepping up to the plate for Lexington Catholic. And after Kelly, you're going to go back to the top of the lineup. You got Kelly, then Hammond, and then Nash due up. Cronin's pitch. Outside edge, a strike. No balls, 1 strike to count. Sun going behind the clouds. Still no wind, though, here at the friendly confines of the Eagles' Nest. 1-1 to count. Here's the 1-1. A ball. May have been a strike had Mack hold on to that. Right off the front of the glove, and I think that's what the umpire was telling her. Got to hold on to it for a strike. This ball lifted high, foul though. Giving chase and making the play. I believe that was White, the third baseman. And indeed it was. White makes the play.
Pitcher number 4, Abby Hammond.
Generals have had some good defensive plays here tonight. Knights have as well, but Lafayette, the only team on the scoreboard so far. Abby Hammond could change it. Let's see. Fouls the first offering off. Abby tonight, base hit and a ground out. The count. No balls, 1 strike. There's 1 down. Again, top of the 6th inning of play. Cronin fires. This ball lifted out to deep right field, right center. Going back and making the play on the warning track is Harris. Harris just in front of the scoreboard out there in right center.
The catcher,
Makes the
number
play.
2, Lucy Nash.
Lucy Nash now stepping in. Well, Hammond gave that one a ride, but a very athletic catch out there by Harris. Nash tonight hit by a pitch and struck out. Looks at strike 1 on that offering by Cronin. Here's the 0-1. Foul ball. I went over to Dick's Sporting Goods earlier today, Terry, and got 4 Major League Baseballs that I'm going to try to get the Yankees to sign tomorrow. So hopefully we'll have some luck with that. And then, of course, the kids got a couple Yankee helmets that they had ordered in. So we got a gray Sharpie or silver Sharpie. Hope to have some of those signed, but we'll see. 0-2 the count here to Nash. 2 down. Apologize, I got sidetracked. I'm just getting excited about the game tomorrow.
Exciting stuff.
As-
Tell me where your seats are. I'll send my sons.
We're definitely in the judge quarters tomorrow. But we're wearing Yankees stuff. I'm not a Reds fan. I mean, I like the Reds, but we're wearing the Yankee
Everybody
stuff.
has their flaws.
When the Cubs are in town, I wear the Cubs. This one fouled straight back. That'll make it right here to me and Terry, almost in the Prex box.
Tried to catch that.
Whew. Those must be bulletproof windows, man. That thing hit pretty hard.
They actually are plexiglass to shatterproof.
Oh, shatterproof windows. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that hit pretty hard off the window. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. They're really thick. I know that. And pitch downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, 2 out. Cronin taking her time. Max sets up. Pitch upstairs. Just a little high. The count goes full. Ava Emmert would be next. Should Nash get on? Nash making Cronin work here. And again, Nash fouls that one off. I don't believe that there's not a pitch count in softball, right? It's only in baseball because of the way they deliver the ball.
Yeah, it's not near as hard on the arm.
Okay. So no worries on the pitch count. They could pitch 3 games in a row probably if they wanted to. Here's the full count. And that one down low. So Nash draws the walk. Ava Emmert.
The third baseman, number 64, Ava Emmert.
And Emmert could change this ball game with one swing. She represents the tying run. A much-needed tying run for Lexington Catholic here in this one. So a big out at the plate for Claire Cronin, who's pitched a gym tonight. That pitch outside a ball. Emmert's sister plays for the University of Kentucky. She's with the softball program over there. That pitch fouled off. You always hear about, these athletes, these college athletes or pro athletes or, broadcasters, whatever you have it. You hear about things that they do behind the scenes that they don't publicize. Well, her sister came over to one of the practices that my daughter was at and practiced with the team unannounced. So that was pretty cool.
It's a way to earn fans.
Yeah, exactly. There was 3 of the UK girls that came over, and pretty cool time for the girls. I know that. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one fouled straight back. The umpire got a piece of that one. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. And again, Lafayette on top 2-0 here in the top of the 6th inning of play. So moving right along. Cronin, 6 strikeouts on the night. That one fouled. We approach the 7:30 hour here on the East Coast. If you're joining us here locally, if you're family members that are out of state, again, we appreciate you joining in. That pitch outside. And another full count, back-to-back batters. Cronin throwing a full count here. Bridges, the first baseman for Lafayette, looking over at the dugout. And you kind of wonder maybe if she may come in a save role. That pitch upstairs, ball 4. That'll bring up Olivia Ryan to the plate.
The designated player, number 14, Olivia Ryan.
Matt going out to talk with Cronin here. And probably a good conversation to have because back-to-back full counts and tough batters for Lexington Catholic that have got on base. So a lot of pitches here in this inning that Cronin has tossed. So Mac taking her time getting back. Olivia Ryan was talking over with Coach Emmert. These 2 teams are so well coached, and the records speak for themselves. Lafayette 23-4 on the season. Lexington Catholic 20-8. And you talk about tough schedules. These coaches schedule the best of the best. That pitch upstairs. One ball, no strike here to Olivia Ryan. And we will have a meeting in the circle, which goes back to what we were thinking a while ago. Will Coach Grant stick with Cronin, or will Bridges come in to save this one for Lafayette here tonight? Bridges pitched against Lexington Christian Academy the other night and did a really good job in that game. And, of course, we've seen Bridges and Hammond go duel to duel, over the last couple of years. This year and last year, and they've had some really good pitching duels. So I think Coach Grants wants to stick with Cronin here if he can. Crowd getting behind this Lexington Catholic team now. Lafayette has allowed runners on first and on second. There is 2 out, though. Ryan, a shot to first base. Lafayette gets out of a jam. Nice play by Bridges at first to retire the side. So that'll do it for the Knights in the 6th inning of play. We're going to head to the bottom of the 6th. Lafayette coming up here shortly.
This is where worry turns into relief, where confusion turns into answers. This is where your family can turn to the experts for the big things and the little things. Extraordinary care is right here. UK Healthcare, the power of advanced medicine.
Off the bottom of the 6th for the Generals, the third baseman, number 13, Anaya White.
So Anaya White going to lead things off here in the bottom of the 6th inning of play for Lafayette. So your lineup looks like this. White will be followed by Cronin and Denton. This is the heart of the lineup there. This ball popped up. Nash going to make the play. She didn't throw the mask off. She just looked up, made the play. That was a tough, and me being a former catcher,
Number 11, Claire Cronin.
I know if you don't throw that mask off, it does make it super tough. So here's Claire Cronin to the plate. That pitch, a ball, 1 ball, no strikes. I think the next 2 batters here, well, the next 3 batters have been really your stars so far for Lafayette. When you talk about Cronin, outstanding pitching performance tonight. Denton, not only on the bases, but hitting and defensively has been solid here tonight. Really surprised by her play. Being a basketball player, which is our main sport, but she's the point guard there for Lafayette, but she's a heck of a softball player. We found that out tonight. This ball fouled straight back and into the crowd. And then Plank. Plank is the young lady who's got a base hit tonight that scored Denton. She's had a really good game. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Again, 1 down. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Lafayette on top 2-0. Cronin, this one down to the first baseline foul. One ball, 2 strikes. Lights now on here at Lexington Christian Academy. The sun kind of went behind the clouds a little bit, and these guys are on top of it over here, turning on the lights for these ladies. And That pitch outside 2-2. Guess what I'm trying to say is the man to my right really knows how to run these events and run them well. I'm not just saying that because you're here, though. I'll promise you, I've seen it firsthand over here many, many times. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch by Hammond, again fouled. Cronin really battling here. 2-2 the count. Claire, 6 strikeouts on the night. Batting wise, she's grounded out twice. That pitch again fouled out of play. And ricochets off the baseball fence. Two balls, 2 strikes to count. That pitch outside. It's full count now here to Cronin.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed by the concession stand there are fresh burgers and cheeseburgers at the concession stand. Get them while they're hot.
Yeah, you missed Outback Steakhouse today. We couldn't. This one fouled. We'll hit it up again. Full count here. Coach Hall and I got to talk a little bit about the Prep Spin Classic a little bit and just fellowship, Here's the 3-2. This one poked out to right field. It will get down. And Cronin with a great at bat. She just reached the bat out, and it was enough. The Hammond fastball pokes it out to the grass in right field for a base hit.
Number 28, Anna Clay Denton.
Anna Clay.
And pinch runner Kirsten Kelly will pinch run.
As you heard, Kirsten Kelly gonna. She's the flex. No, she's not the flex. I take that back. She is gonna just pinch run here. But Denton gonna dig in here from the right side, and she's had a big game. Scored the first run of the game. She's been on base twice. Now we're going to have another lineup change, I believe. All right, we're ready to roll. Here's the pitch from Hammond. Outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Lafayette, over the years, have been they've been known as a softball school here in the 43rd District and the regional. Had really good teams over the years from as far back as I remember. I remember Dana coaching over there, Dana Taylor, all those great teams she had. And of course, Coach Grants has also expanded the great softball program over the years. Two balls, 1 strike. Both of these teams with good practice facilities. This one fouled out of play. The count now 2-2. It's a big day here on campus for Lexington Christian Academy as Cutter Boley, their quarterback, signed with the University of Kentucky today. This one going to be a chopper and scoop, and it throws off target to Kennedy at first. Kennedy came over and was able to dig it out of the dirt. The throw by Wells to the right. So runners on the corners now for Lafayette.
Fielder number 17, Olivia Plank.
I don't know if she would have got Denton anyway, though, because that was a slow chopper. And Denton speedy down the line. Olivia Plank now stepping up to the plate. Here's the pitch. Runner takes second. Count 0-1 here at the plate. Again, one down, bottom of the sixth, 2-0, Lafayette. Plank. A pitch by Hammond. Outside. One ball, one strike to count. And pitch upstairs. 2 balls and a strike. Runners on second and third here for the Generals. That pitch inside. First base open, though. 3 balls and a strike. Lee Holland up next. Unless the Knights can get a double play here. Coach Grant's calling timeout. Wants to talk with his team real quick, his base runners. Three balls and a strike the count. Again, 1 out, bottom of the sixth. And Coach Grant's and the base runners there. Denton and the pinch runner for Cronin. Had a little talk there. This ball fouled. 3-2 now the count. So that may eliminate the bunt possibly. This ball fouled out of play. Full count. Chopper down the first base, foul though. Kennedy had made the stop, but it was on the other side of the foul side of the bag. The 3-2. That one in there, strike 3, big out for Hammond.
The designated player, number 33, Leah Holland.
Leah Holland, this is the reason why that strikeout was big, is because Leah Holland has struck out twice tonight. Can Hammond get her for a third time? Big swing and a miss. That pitch outside. One ball, one strike. Chopper. Good play there by the second baseman Ford for Lexington Catholic. It took a tough hop. She reacted with her glove, caught it right over the left shoulder, threw over to first to Kennedy for the out. Knights get out of a jam. They've got 3 outs to work with here. They're down. Lafayette trying to leave here at LCA with a district championship. We're about ready to find out how this one all goes down when we return.
Girls like you aren't runners, they said. Well, I wasn't.
Let's go ahead and get some pictures of that knee, okay?
6 months, down the drain. Give up
Keep the rhythm going.
or get up.
Perfect.
Who's not a runner now?
Good, we're gonna take it
You
up.
don't have to be an elite athlete to be treated like one. UK Healthcare, Orthopedic Surgery, and Sports Medicine. The power of advanced medicine.
Mingy beef jerky, the official game day snack of Prep Spin. You got to try that stuff. It's good too. They've got several different flavors that you can choose from. Kennedy takes a big swing. There's the change up upstairs right at the eyes, and she could not hold off on it. She picked up some dirt, threw it, and getting back in the box. She was looking for fastball, I believe, but just couldn't hold off on that changeup. 0-1 the count. Because it was one of those weak swings at it, if you will. That ball fouled straight back. 0-2 the count. Knights down to their last 3 outs here. Kennedy, Willoughby, and Mattingly. That's the batters. Claire Cronin has pitched to Jim here tonight. This ball, a little bouncer back in front of home plate, and a nice play. Mack got it, fired to first. Bridges with the stretch. 1 up, 1 down.
The shortstop, number 33, Kinley Willoughby.
When Lafayette's making plays like that, Mack, an athletic play from behind the plate. She's had an outstanding game herself tonight. It's tough to beat a team making plays that look like that. Willoughby digging in. This one fouled out of play. No balls, 1 strike. That one Fouled right into the catcher's mitt. 0-2 the count. I believe tomorrow is the last day of school for both teams here. Oh and 2 the count. You got all the rest of the softball playoffs. Both teams will go to region, but you've got the rest of the softball playoffs and graduation. It's a busy time for these kids, these student athletes. This one back over to the pitcher. Cronin had it come off her glove, and Willoughby able to hustle down the first base line
The left fielder,
safely.
number 9, Kayla Mattingly.
So here's Mattingly. They'll roll that an infield hit there for Willoughby. It was a tough play there for Claire. A little check swing. They're going to appeal. She did not go. Kayla Mattingly struck out tonight and flied out. She had to fly out to center fielder last at bat. Looking at a 1-0 count here. That one fouled straight back. You got, if Mattingly could get on, you got Moore and Kelly. That would be the next two batters, but then we're right back to the top of the lineup with Hammond. So that's what the Knights, I think, are trying to accomplish here. Not only tie the game up, but possibly make something happen. But Cronin continues to pitch so well. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It really is Lafayette's game to lose right here. Of course, they want to win it. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Every out's a big out right now. Here's the 2-2 from Cronin. Upstairs, full count. Full count. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Cronin. And the Knights down to their final out. Coach Emmert going to make a switch. I think he said 5. Is it 5? No? She ain't going to give it to us. 16. 16.
Is it 16?
Her hair's covering up her jersey number. We can't tell. I think it's 16.
Pinch hitter, number 16, Katie Prizanzano.
All right.
I think we guessed right.
Yeah, you got that. Yeah, you got it. Prizanzano going to be the pinch hitter here. Owen 1 account. Looked at that first pitch, a strike. Yeah, her sister played for Lexington Catholic second base last year. Was really good. That pitch upstairs. One ball, 1 strike. That pitch. Outside corner strike. Knights down to their last strike. pitch a ball. The crowd letting the umpire know. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That pitch outside, full count. Tough spot to be in here for an 8th grader, but softball runs in the family there. As we mentioned, her sister was a star at Lexington Catholic at second base for them. But a swing and a miss. Strike 3, Lafayette, your district champs.
And that is the ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, your district champs for 2023, the Lafayette Generals. How about a hand for both squads on an extremely well-played game tonight and a great season. They will both be moving on to the 11th region tournament. We will have our awards presentation momentarily.
Well, what a game here tonight by Lafayette, shutting down Lexington Catholic here tonight in this one. You know, it was what we thought it was, a pitcher's duel. Hammond and Cronin. Cronin got the better tonight. She had some run support from her team. Denton played a big game for them. You know, obviously Cronin pitched a gem out there. She set down. Let me see. I mean, she set down 7 or possibly 8. That's unofficial, but I've got at least 7 that I'm marked down here. So, just a big game for her. Plank came through for the Generals tonight, and Generals improved 24-4 on the season. Hats off to Coach Grants and his Lafayette Generals. They will get a one of the top 4 seeds in the regional tournament. Catholic will have to play a district champion in the region. So we're about to find out the all-tournament team coming up here shortly.
Yes.
Nora back.
Okay. Yep.
MVP, Claire, Cronin.
Who was the second one? I got Mack and I got Cronin as the MVP. Who was the second?
Got it?
Yes.
You've got one.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for these 2 amazing teams. Congratulations to both of them and good luck to both squads in the region tournament. Now it's time for the awards presentation for the 2023 season of softball in the 43rd District. If you'll please direct your attention to the field as LCA Assistant Athletic Director Ted Hall and LCA Head Coach Stefan Brown will be presenting the awards tonight. First, each team is receiving their all-academic certificates for the 64 student athletes that earned academic all-district honors. 49 of those have GPAs of 3.7 or higher and earned first-team honors. while 8 had a GPA of 3.5 or greater to 3.74 and earned second team honors. 7 student athletes had GPAs above 3.25 and earned honorable mention. Let's have a great round of applause for these amazing student athlete numbers. They're truly student athletes. These certificates will be handed out at each school's respective postseason celebrations. And our next award is for Coach of the Year. Voted on by the district coaches, this year's winner led his team to a 22-4 regular season record, earning the #1 seed in this week's tournament. And champion of this tournament, ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 43rd District Coach of the Year, Dan Grants from Lafayette. And now, we will recognize the 2023 All-District teams for their accomplishments on the field during the regular season. Each team will be announced alphabetically by school. So if you are here in attendance from any of the other teams that are not Lexington Catholic or Lafayette, please head to the field and to the pitcher's circle to receive to get your recognition. First, the honorable mention team from Lafayette, Danny Brown. From Lexington Catholic, Raleigh Winton. From LCA, Ella Deaton. From LCA, Haley Jude. And from LCA, Mackenzie Waits. From Dunbar, Noel Davis. Also from Dunbar, Sam Dixon. From Tates Creek, Madison Hill. Also from Tates Creek, Alexis Sensrott. Our second team, from Lafayette, Jenna Wells. From Lafayette, Anaya White. From Lexington Catholic, Lydia Kennedy. Also from Lexington Catholic, Kinley Willoughby. From Lexington Christian Academy, Avery Leach. And from Lexington Christian Academy, Sabrina Sizemore. From Paul Lawrence Dunbar, Courtney Dearson. Also from Paul Lawrence Dunbar, Tatum Golden. And from Tates Creek, Mariah Morton. And from Tates Creek, Morgan Short. First team, all district. From Lafayette, Trinity Bridges. From Lafayette, Claire Cronin. From Lafayette, Nora Mack. From Lexington Catholic, Ava Emmert. From Lexington Catholic, Abby Hammond. And from Lexington Catholic, Lucy Nash. From Lexington Christian Academy, Anna Gorshak. From Paul Lawrence Dunbar, Caroline Schweigert. From Tates Creek, Tinley Easton. And from Tates Creek, Peyton Plotz. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2023 All-District First, Second Team, and Honorable Mention members. How about a round of applause? Coach Hall, can we get a picture? There we go. To all members of each of these teams, and congratulations on your fine seasons. No pressure, Ted. You're the only one taking a picture here. You're all district team for the regular season. And now we will turn our attention back to this week's tournament. The amazing effort and talents of the young people on display in every game by every team was a joy to watch all week. And for those efforts, it's time to announce this year's all-tournament team. From Dunbar, senior Caroline Schweigert. From Tates Creek, senior Peyton Plotz. Also from Tates Creek, junior Tinley Easton. From Lexington Christian Academy, junior Hadley Dunn. Also from Lexington Christian Academy, freshman Sabrina Sizemore. From Lexington Catholic, sophomore Abby Hammond. Also from Lexington Catholic, senior Lucy Nash. From Lafayette, senior Nora Mack. From Lafayette, senior Trinity Bridges. And the 2023 tournament most valuable player from Lafayette, senior Claire Cronin. How about a round of applause for your 2023 softball tournament, district tournament, all-tournament team. Congratulations, ladies. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to present the team trophies. And tonight's championship game was, as expected, a hard-fought, about as well-played a softball game as you'll see. And both teams deserve a lot of credit and a round of applause. Each have earned the right to represent the 43rd District in next week's regional tournament, and we wish them well. We know they will represent this district very well. First, the runners-up trophy goes to the Lexington Catholic Knights. And now the champions of the 2023 43rd District Tournament, the Lafayette Generals. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for your support this week. The net proceeds from this tournament are divided amongst all the schools and all the schools' programs. So we appreciate your support. Thank you for a great week, and good luck, Generals, good luck, Knights, next week in the region tournament. Please travel safe.
All right, that's going to do it for us here tonight as well. We appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Terry Johnson, great job on the public address, and Coach Hall down here that was helping out as well tonight, and everybody who helped put on this event. Great job here at Lexington Christian Academy. Lafayette goes on to win 2-0 over Lexington Catholic here tonight for the 43rd District Softball Championship. We'll catch you guys again hopefully next week for some regional games. And we'll see you definitely at the state tournament when we go play over at UK, should your teams make it. So good luck, and we'll see you guys next time. So long, everybody.